First opened back in 2010, we're on the air from Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the Minnesota Twins. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show, and it's coming up next. Jay Happ gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Here's Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
For pitch, 706.
The 1-1 home. High in the air into shallow left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Next to hit, Edwin Rios. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Seager, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 delivery. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Ready with the 0-2.
You know, all the pitchers I talked to throughout the course of my career, they always said they wanted to establish the heater the first time through the order. Right there, he kind of took a different route, throwing a nasty changeup.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off that.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for L.A. The Twins coming up. No score. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into the game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Grounded to the right. Taylor has it. And there's 1 gone to start the ninth. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Max Kepler has in store. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Bellinger is there, 2 gone.
Batting third, the third baseman.
And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these 2 teams took to get where they are tonight.
Yes, my red tie with your red dress. We ain't even planning, but we match it up.
Base is empty, 2 away, and here's Donaldson.
We just turned the strip into a fashion show.
Boy, let's keep going. I can't believe it's 5. It's already 5, and I feel so alive. You got me glowing like a firefly.
First offering. Two out, nobody on. And that one yanked just foul. Kershaw now on 1-1. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and that brings up Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
First offering on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Garlick has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Now the pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. The 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in is the veteran DH, Nelson Cruz.
The designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch on its way. Kershaw is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
To third, reined in. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Batting fifth.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled off. The 1-1. Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
You could tell he caught every last stitch of that baseball. To be able to drive it out to the opposite field, he had to hit it right in the mouth, but it just was foul. He was a smidge late.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Miguel Sano goes down for the second out in the bottom half. The next twin up, Kyle Garland will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on the way, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball one. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Here's the pitch.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Count remains 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Matt Beatty. And now the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Kepler's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Next up, Chris Taylor. Now the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Heading after it is Kepler. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning.
Byron Buxton.
First pitch coming, here it is. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Ryan Jeffers. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding his zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th. Still. Now into the box, Corey Seager. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Oh. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
He loses him on ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. First delivery to him as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Simmons on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. That's wide, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jorge.
Ready now is Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the first offering. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Popped him up. Seager has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Thank you, Heidi. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Max Muncy will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Set with the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, but he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Got him.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Into the box, Zach McKinstry. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Kepler is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt Beatty.
Striding forward now is the DH. Matt Beatty comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Pulled toward right center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Nelson Cruz.
Here's the first pitch. Nelson Cruz is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Hit hard, but foul. The 1-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. Betts on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Sano. First pitch coming, here it is. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Bellinger's under it, 2 gone.
The batter, the left fielder, Kyle Garlick.
Next, it'll be Kyle Garlick. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the AB now. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Ready with the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bellinger's under it, and that retires the side. 1 left for Minnesota. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, Chris Taylor. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. Weakly hit to third. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Grounded to short. Simmons is there. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
In now, Edwin Rios, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately. It all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Ready with the 2-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Seager stands at second with 2 gone. Lifted down the line in left. In comes the left fielder. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And next to hit is the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
The catcher, Ryan.
First pitch on its way. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McKinstry is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Down the left field line and deep. The 3-2 one more time. Popped him up. Smith is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Twins, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Max Kepler. Now the first pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
One strike.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away. Now another 1-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Up next for Minnesota.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Counts even. 2-2 for Polanco. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. From the stretch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. One and one. Here it is. And he fouls this one off.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
2 down, runners at first and second. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the 7th here in Game 1. And we still have no score. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here now is Will Smith. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 1-1 pitch.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lifted down the line in left.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
From the belt, the pitch. Weak roller right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for LA. Still no score.
7th inning, correct.
Plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Nelson Cruz.
Here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. Through first and hustling for second, and that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Number 22.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Stepping in now, Miguel Sano. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Lead-off double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box now, Kyle Garlick. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Betts at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Corey Knebel comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Here's Byron Buxton now. And it's fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Garlick leads off second with nobody out. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's gonna throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And that misses 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, catcher.
Up next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0 home. He's a heater in there for a strike. The 2-1 home.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And standing in, one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for one. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the one.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Victor Gonzalez takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Max Kepler. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First delivery to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
From the belt, the pitch. 3-0 now. Three runs already home here. That one's in there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Now here's the first offering.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Hard ground ball to third. He's right there. There's one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam. 8th inning coming up. Twins are out in front, 3-0. Matt Beatty stepping in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
The designated hitter, Matt Beatty.
Now here's the pitch.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Liner towards second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Tyler Duffy is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
Chris Taylor will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's ready. Now the pitch. To the left side, but it's well fouled.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Comes set, now the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Beatty aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Mookie Betts, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The numbers against Tyler Duffy, 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Kepler's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. First delivery to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Joe Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Bottom of the inning now, and here's Donaldson.
Leading up for the Twins, the third baseman, Johnson. DeRosa.
He's set. Here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. The 1-0. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Gloved by Taylor. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's batting at a .385 clip. Now the first pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. One out, nobody on. And this is fouled straight back and into the mask of the catcher. It's 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And the pitch. 2-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, one man out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Cruz is retired, 2 down now.
The first baseman, number
Now to the
22,
plate, Miguel Sano
Miguel.
singled in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. Hits this one hard the other way. He'll get it to the pitcher, covering a terrific play as the side is retired. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Alex Colomé comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 48, Alex Colomé.
So striding in to start the ninth is Edwin Rios. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
No balls and a strike to count.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Fouled off. Fouled away. changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Cody Bellinger comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Kepler's on his horse. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Coleman, a 32-year-old veteran. He's a 9-year Major League vet. Now the 2-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped him up. Donaldson moving to his left. 2 down.
Now back, catcher, Will Smith.
So now into the box is Will Smith. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the AB on its way. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, but the feed to the pitcher is offline.
Now batting. The first
I'm not
baseman,
here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Standing in now, Max Muncy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Jay Happ would be in line for the victory should the score hold. Smith is off at first with 2 away. Hit sharply toward the right side. A dive and he knocks it down. Throw on to first here is going to do it, and the Twins have taken their first step as they claim Game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes, they worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Minnesota win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Jay Happ gets the W on the mound. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jay Happ. The loss goes to Clayton Kershaw. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's